Man, what am I going to do about President Anus? If I go against him, he's going to kill Dangerous D. I need some help. I wonder what Cruk's up to.
Hello?
Hey, Cruk, how's it going, dude?
Good, how are you?
Man, I've been better. In fact, I was calling to see if I could get your help with something.
Sure, what's up?
Yeah, okay, so, President Anus is going crazy over here in Diamond City. I know that we have really been wanting to go out to the theme park and do some stuff on the medieval area, but he is threatening to kill my kid unless I stay here and finish this villager breeder. And I am terrified. Like, I can't make a move on him. Do you think that you might be able to help me with this?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have something in mind for this.
Oh, awesome, dude. I don't want to know. The less I know, the better. But whatever you're going to do it fast.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
All right, take care.
You too. I'm your worst nightmare. I'm here because I've heard that you've been giving Coop Dizzle a hard time about doing some projects for him. Listen, if you ever threaten Coop Dizzle again, his son, or anyone part of his family, I'm going to straight up kill you. Don't make me come back here again, or else things won't be pretty.
What's up, guys? It's Coop Dizzle here, and welcome back to the Diamond Society SMP, where we are trying to ball harder than any other server on YouTube. So, it is another beautiful day here in Diamond City, and we have got some really cool stuff to do today, which I'll get to in just a second. But first, I just wanted to come check out the view from my house here. Man, this looks really, really cool. And by the way, I got, there is a pack, a resource pack. Let me show you. This is my favorite glass. Well, okay, all of these are incompatible, so I can't hover over it. But on right here, if you can see it, well, you might not even be able to see my cursor, but the top right where it says Better Glass by J Slayer, that's my favorite glass resource pack of all time, and I haven't been able to find it on the internet until, well, basically I found it on my old computer, and I was finally able to get it back, so that's pretty cool. Let me know what you think. In some cases, I really like it. I think it looks really good, really clean. In other cases, though, like at the Wallcorp Tower, it looks kind of strange. I think the lines are a little more pronounced. But anyway, so, last episode. And guys, thank you so much for your support on the last episode. Your support was huge on the last episode. And if you do enjoy this episode, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on it as well. But in the last episode, we made a villager, well, we started a villager trading center, and we made the Coop Dizzle modern skyscrapers, which I think turned out really, really awesome. You guys really seem to enjoy it as well. I didn't get a whole lot of feedback. Like, I asked about this little curve right here. Should we fill that in with snow? Not a whole lot of feedback on it, but you know what? It's good, and I like it. So I think it's pretty much good to go. The only thing is, we've got a lot of work to do on the inside, and I'm basically going to leave a lot of that stuff to Motbot. He has graciously, oh, I'm out of food. He's graciously agreed to do some of that stuff for me as far as the technical aspects of it. So, yeah, we're just gonna wait because I just did that stuff in Sanctuary. I don't really want to do it all again, but it turned out really, really good. So, luckily, I have a friend. Now, normally I'd be under a lot more pressure to get this finished because President Anus, that's not him, but President Anus basically threatened to kill my son last episode. It was really, really crazy. And so I called up a friend, Cruk, who is a fellow StreamCrafter and a longtime subscriber to the channel, and he kind of traveled over here to Diamond City and maybe gave President Anus a little bit of a talking to on my behalf. So I'm really, really thankful for that because now I get to go do something that I've really been wanting to do for a long time now, which is to work more at the theme park. So I've been doing a little bit of work at the theme park, and basically what I need to do right now is I'm just over here to get some food, restock on that stuff, and then we'll head over to the new theme park area, and I'll show you what I've been up to. Okay, I'll see you over there. So here we are at the theme park, guys, and you may notice this has changed a lot since you last saw it. On camera, I think the last time we were here was for the groundbreaking ceremony, which did happen in this area that we are currently in, but things have changed a lot. So I wanted to use this vantage point to kind of show you sort of the progress that's been made and sort of where everything is in relation to each other. Not all of the parts of the park have been started on yet, but we're basically going for a true-to-life theme park, just like we have a true-to-life city. Over here, Pleasant Muse has been working on the Carney Village. Now, in this area, we're going to have a carnival, an actual carnival. So, basically, the idea was the carnies, or, well, that I don't know if that's a good term, but the people that work at the carnival, they need a place to live, right? So, we have a Carney Village over here. And as you can maybe tell, it's actually more of a base area for us. Like, there's a tree farm, we have a dye farm and stuff like that over there as well. So it looks really pretty. We'll go check that out here in a second. And then right next to it, on the other side of that tree line, is where the carnival is going to be. So like Lurgan made this contraption really cool where you can like dunk a villager, and that it's really fun. But anyway, he asked me to come in and sort of decorate it up, so I built a barrel around it. And then Pleasant Muse also recently finished that mini game over there. It's a really cool mini game. And this over here is 3 Raven's latest project, and it's going to be the horror town, and he's going for sort of like an Salem kind of theme. So like you can see there's a fire in the middle, there's going to be a stake where the witches get burned, and he's got these really cool trees that are coming along, this really nice bridge too, once you can see it from a better vantage point. But he's got a lot of stuff sort of laid out already, including locations for future trees and things. So really cool stuff going on over there. Let's see, can I get it? Just barely. In the top left there, you can see there's sort of the entrance to a saloon, and that's over in the mining town that Lurgan's been working on. And finally, over here, this is the start to Medieval, so which is our medieval themed area, and I have been working in this area along with Cruk. So yes, one of the Coop Dizzle family members, he's been on the server helping me out. He is a master at medieval building, and so I just thought he would be perfect to have on to kind of help me out with this stuff. So we'll get to that more in just a second. I want to kind of show you this stuff, do a little bit of a tour at least, and just a little bit more detail, but we're going to make it quick, okay? So, first of all, let me get to the bottom of this structure. Someone's going to die from that, I know it. But yeah, so this structure right here, this is the hub or the centerpiece of the theme park. Ooh, it's coming along really nicely. This is BC's baby right here. So I say it every single episode, guys, please go check out BC's channel. He is such a great builder, it's unbelievable. But this is just an absolutely crazy centerpiece that BC has constructed for us. And yeah, you can see it from anywhere in the park, and it actually has like significance. It actually is something, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. I really want you to go check out BC's channel and listen to him talk about this masterpiece over here. And so, yeah, really cool hub, really cool way to enter the park. So, next up we have the start of the carnival area. This is sort of like a TNT anvil placing mini game constructed by Pleasant Muse. I tested it out the other day, it was pretty cool. And then over here, we have this villager dunking booth. Now, I'm not sure where the villager is. Maybe there's not a villager in here at the minute, but it's really pretty cool. Like, if you hit this button with an arrow, you get that little music effect, and then it dunks the villager. The villager goes back and then kind of pops back up and is put back in place for the next person. And normally, of course, you'd shoot it from back here. But anyway, super cool, fun little thing by Lurgan. And let's see, over here we have the Carney Village. And you can see, just super detailed, really pretty. Look, custom trees, come on. Just fantastic. So, it's really a shame. Pleasant Muse, he hasn't made any videos of him working on this stuff. He's just been over here having fun, I think. And man, he's such a great builder. But yeah, so we have like a chest room situation in here. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Oh, no, creeper, no, please, lag, don't let this area blow up. Oh my gosh, okay, it's dangerous for me to be out here at nighttime, but anyway, you get the idea. It is a really pretty, nicely done area that actually is going to be off limits to you guys when we do the event. It's sort of like cast members only, right? Oh, more creepers. I'm so scared of messing stuff up with lag at nighttime. Let me go get daytime real quick. Okay, and then finally over here is the start of Horror Town. And man, check out that bridge design. Really nice. I tell you what, Three Ravens is a really great builder too, and his videos are really kind of silly, having fun, goofing around and stuff, but dude has some serious building chops. What a cool entrance into this area, right? Oh, hello, creeper. I am not letting you blow up Three Ravens stuff. Did I get him? Well, I got him. There we go. That should take care of it. But man, this area is shaping up to be epic. I don't really want to go over there because there's nothing like completed over there yet, but that's going to be Mining Town. Here we go. Into the town. Looking really nice. You can see he kind of starts off with some basic structures and then he's going back through and detailing them up. This looks really nice. And so again, this is going to be kind of like a Salem type of area, which I think is a really neat way to go for a horror town. I wonder what this building is going to be. Anyway, I'm sure it's all going to be stuff that's really cool. And oh my gosh, look at that set piece from over here. So cool, man. You can see it peeking out from just about everywhere. So anyway, let's head over to the Medieval, excuse me, and show you what we're going to be working on today. Finally. Alright, my friends, here we are at the entrance to Medieval. And actually, this is, well, entrance that's obviously still in progress, right? But the whole reason that we're here today is because of one of the Coop Dizzle family members. He, well, his name, he goes by Nintendo Crossing, and he is a longtime subscriber and longtime family member, truly, and just has been an awesome supporter of the channel. So he asked, I think it was on one of my vlog videos, but or maybe it was after one of the other Diamond Society videos, but he said, hey, I'd really like to see you build something medieval. And so I thought, oh, medieval building, you guys know, I like to do modern builds and skyscrapers and things, but I thought, you know what, hey, if one of the family members is asking me to try and, you know, do something, they want to see me do something, I'm going to give it my best shot. So here we go. This is my first ever, I think, medieval design, and this tower design right here, which I think it turned out really cool. It's maybe just a little bit on the fat side. Like, if it's going to be this big, it should probably be a little bit taller. But overall, I think it turned out really well. And the whole reason it's so wide is because I wanted to incorporate the logs right here. But anyway, the plan is we're going to duplicate this tower over here, and then we're going to put these two towers, the same two towers, at the other entrances to this area of the park. I think there are two other entrances. So I should also say as well that I did have just a little bit of help on this design. I got most of it done on my own, and then I had Cruk and BC come over and help me out, and they kind of helped me with this, well, hey, that zooms a little bit too close, but they helped me out with this window situation up here to make that sort of pop out a little bit. And Cruk and I kind of designed this archway together. He kind of got the basic thing going, and then we did the detail work together. So really cool, man. It's been really cool to have Cruk here and just working on this with me. And I want to encourage you guys, when we have the Coop Dizzle fam events, to try to make those, because it's building collaboratively is really cool. And no other SMP is doing anything like this, where we're sort of having a community-oriented project like this. But it's a lot of fun, and I think this is going to end up being really cool. Like, definitely, I think we're on track right now to have the coolest minigame area of any YouTube SMP. So, yeah. So anyway, enough of that. Cruk is a master medieval builder, so it's been great to work with him, and I've got a tower design that I'm pretty happy with. So we're going to duplicate that in a couple of other places, but let me give you a quick tour and just kind of show you what the plan is for this area overall. So over here we have sort of the rural area of the kingdom, right? And yeah, that's going to be sort of the poor area, the farm area, stuff like that. And then in here, once you kind of walk under this bridge here, you're going to be in the, I guess, the town area where, you know, stone pathways, a lot more stonework and that kind of stuff. That hill over there is going to house the castle. So we are indeed going to have a castle here, and that castle is going to be the queue line for the roller coaster that we're going to build. Over here we have these docks, and actually let me just pop on over there. Well, first let's walk properly into this area right here. So we have this fountain over here, which I think turned out really pretty, and this fountain is a wishing well, and it's actually functional. So regardless of where you throw in, you can throw in an iron bar anywhere in here, and you will get like a prize of some sort. I haven't worked out what the prizes are going to be for sure, but we're going to have, one of the cool things we're going to do at this theme park is we're going to have like an in-park currency. And so whatever that currency is, I'm going to program this so that it takes that currency and gives you something back in return, which I think is really cool. Just kind of a neat little thing to do for funsies. And then let's ender pearl over here to the docks. I know this episode is really toury so far, but man, we've just done a lot off camera, so yeah, we'll get to the building stuff in just a few minutes. Well, less than that. So this little area here is a shop, or will be a shop, like a merchandise shop. Another thing we're doing in this park is we're going to have merchandise that you can buy here, right? Super cool, and you're going to use the in-park currency to do that. By the way, the in-park currency you're going to get by doing mini games and activities and stuff. Not sure how we're going to do that yet, but I'm sure we'll work it out. We have some really good redstoners on the server. Now this little thing right here is the entrance to the water ride, the boat ride. So this will be like the queue line here. We're going to have to put some like no swimming signs and stuff like that, but basically you walk your way around here, like, because you know, in a ride at a park, there are lines where, you know, you just stand in line and there are rails and stuff. It's really boring. But like at Disney World, for example, all of their lines have lots of cool things to look at while you're standing in line. So that was kind of the idea behind making these docks the queue for the boat ride. So you'll get over here, you'll have a boat that will probably get dispensed that you can take, and then we're going to have to sort of bar you off so that you are pathed into this area over here, I think. But somewhere along here, one of these mountains, we're going to make an entrance to sort of a river ride, and it's going to be like, sorry, I lost my train of thought there, but it's basically going to be like a river ride, but mostly underground. So you'll go through like a waterfall for the entrance, and it's going to have set pieces and kind of things to look at, maybe some black market trading going on or something along those lines. Not too sure yet. But anyway, so we got some really cool ideas. I should just ender pearl out of here. But yeah, so there are like 2 or 3 different ways to get into this little area of the park. And I want to make sure that all of those entrance areas look really, really nice. And if we have time, although I doubt we will, because these take a long time to build. But if we have time, we might come back through here and kind of do some path work to sort of lay the foundation. So if people want to come in and build stuff, I know I have like 2 other members on the Diamond Society that are interested in building over here. So we'll have to kind of come in and do some more path work so that they will know where to put stuff, right? But anyway, for right now, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Lots of touring. I hope that you enjoyed checking that stuff out. And yeah, we need to get to work though. So I am going to build this other tower off camera. I may even try and do a little bit more detail work, maybe some pathway work. I don't know. But I want to get this area looking really nice. At least this main entrance area here looking really nice and kind of fleshed out, I hope. So we're going to get to work on that, and then I'll see you in just a second. So it has been quite a lot of time since the last clip, and I want to give you guys a progress update. The second tower over there is done. We'll check out exactly what that looks like in a second, but first, just a few updates here. I went ahead and started putting in a wheat field here. I don't think we're going to have any mini games right off to the left right when you walk in, so I thought that might be a good spot to put one in. And when you're walking in from over here, it kind of gives you something cool to look at, right? Now the other thing you can kind of tell, I've started doing some custom tree work over here using my ghetto custom tree design, and like that's a finished one. I think that one turned out pretty nice. I think that one might be a finished one too. It looks a little bit weird from this angle, but usually looks pretty good. And I'm trying to line them up along the paths here. I want to create sort of a natural barrier, and we're going to have barriers anyway, so because it is a theme park, you can't just go wherever you want. You have to kind of stay in the paths, right? So we're going to have barriers in the theme park, but past those barriers, I want you to see like natural stuff, right? Make it really pretty. So we've got that started over there. And what else? I'm using an oak tree farm over here to get the saplings I need. I changed out those statues. Those are now statues of myself and Cruk, just to kind of show that we're 2 of the main guys working on this area. He's got a sign too, it just isn't rendering in. But yeah, so lots of good things are taking place over here. I've also cleared that area of trees in preparation for the castle to come. And it's getting dark, we better check this out. I got a couple of little guys in here. I want to show you that real quick because this is going to be really hard to kind of see. But check it out. Yeah, you can just barely see them up there. I think that looks really cool, you know? I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm excited to get a couple more of these bad boys up. And the flags, we kind of decided that all of our flags are going to fly off in that direction. Speaking of, here's the last thing I really wanted to show you guys real quick. This is my first shot at a custom tree. So when I was trying to think about custom tree designs, you know, we have tons and tons of dark oak logs, so I went for that. I went basically out of the materials that we had, and I'm really proud of this tree design. The reason is because this is, I think, maybe only the first or second time I've built a tree up from scratch. Over there you can see I'm kind of growing trees in, and then I'm just going to jack up the trunk, right? But here I actually built this from scratch. Like, I think it turned out pretty good, especially for survival mode. And I think for sure this is the best leaf work I've done. The leaves look a little more patchy than what I would usually do, and there's more like holes in it and stuff like that. I think it's really, really cool. Unfortunately, it is way too big. See what I mean? It covers up the whole thing. So I really want to get some trees along this path here, but I might have to put them way further up, like maybe around here or something, so that you can actually see the towers. Plus, I figure if this were like a realistic medieval thing, they would want some visual clearance for quite a ways. Like they would have cut that tree down for sure. It's way too close. So I think we're going to go for my ghetto, like easy custom tree designs over here. And it is a little bit tedious, but I think we'll get it done that way just fine. So I'm going to tear this thing down, and then the next thing we're going to do... Oh yeah, I've got my my resource pack on, so we've got the diamond cane. Very cool, very cool. So the next thing we have to do is head off over here, and I can show you where I guess we're putting in these other two towers. There we go. So this is where they're going to go. Now, notice there's a difference. These are straight across from each other, whereas the other two were at a diagonal, right? So that's going to make this a little bit different. Oh, that zombie's lagging. That scares me. It's also, they're further apart. Oh, crud. So the archway is going to be different. Small town Texas internet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so, oh shoot, I better eat. So basically what we're going to be doing now is we're going to cut to a third-person time-lapse of building up those two towers. And yeah, hopefully you're hearing some cool music playing right now. And when we come back, we'll check out what the final product looks like, as well as any other progress I might have made off camera. So kick back, it's epic build time. Let's go! Alright, the towers are done, and let's hop down here. Oh no, creeper, run. I didn't see that coming. I could get him in here and it would be totally fine, but... Oh, do I still have my arrows? I put my arrows in the dang chest. Alright, let's do this. I need to get over here, maybe? Okay, that's totally fine. Cool, so here are the towers. Now, the flags are a little bit strange because they're kind of coming right at you. Let's just go ahead and go over on this side of the river here, over in the mining town. Yeah, the flags look a little bit strange from this perspective, but we kind of chose the direction the flags were going to go based on what looked good going into the medieval area from the hub. So we want to keep it consistent because we want the wind to be blowing in the same direction with all of our flags, right? Now, overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The bridge, I think it has a nice arch to it, but it just bothers me. Like, it doesn't quite have enough depth. It has a little bit of depth at the bottom here, and I'm not totally happy with the design, to be honest. So I bet I could put an andesite block right in there, and that would probably help a little bit. But anyway, that's what we've got, and I might get Cruk. Hopefully we'll get to play again pretty soon. I might get him to come over here and see if he can help me out to make this one look as good as the one on the other towers. I've also, the other big change here is that I managed to get this part of the forest, well, not done, but I managed to get the trees done, and that's sort of a really big step. So now all it really needs is some bushes, some flowers, maybe some rock formations, and then this part will be in pretty good shape and should be pretty fun to look at, or pretty nice to look at as you're wandering around here. I also got a big start to the next part of the forest over here. You can kind of see I've been growing some trees, and likewise, just like at the front where we have that big tree over there that I need to tear down, this tree, unfortunately, and I kind of like this tree, but it's really kind of getting in the way. Like, it really, I don't mind if it would block the tower a little bit, but the fact that the leaves are right up on the tower like that, and it really does block the view a little bit too much. So I think I'm going to be happy with that tree just being the one that comes out the most and just dismantling this tree. So we're probably going to do that. And you know, this forest that's going to wrap around the edge of the medieval area, it's going to be a long-term project. Like, it takes a long time to kind of wait for these trees to grow in and run around and setting them up and then customizing each one. That's going to be a really long-term project, but it's going to get done eventually, and when it does, I think it's going to add a whole lot to the area. We used to have this dark oak forest, and the dark oak forest isn't bad, but it's not custom, right? So we kind of have to change it just to make it something different and special and unique. So anyway, guys, I am out of time. I've got to wrap up this episode so that I can start editing soon and get this episode out for you guys. I really have been wanting to do a vlog, and I've talked about that. I've been telling you guys, watch out for the vlog and for the Coop Dizzle fam events. I just have not been able to do that vlog. I lost my footage from South Padre, or some of it, the vlog part. And so, yeah, I need to re-record it, and I just haven't been able to. All right, so here's the information. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you now, okay? In the description, video description, there is going to be a link to a Coop Dizzle family Discord. If you don't have Discord, I'll leave that link too. It's really easy. Well, I don't know if it's easy to set up, but it's a great program. And basically, I'm creating a Coop Dizzle family server on Discord. So if you want to know more information about the Coop Dizzle family events, make sure that you get Discord. It's free, totally free. And then take that link, that invitation link to sign up for it, okay? And I'll be posting the actual dates and times in there. But just to give you an idea of how soon you want to do this, I think I want to shoot for this Sunday being the first Coop Dizzle family event. So hopefully we get a pretty decent turnout for that. I hope to see a bunch of you guys there, or at least a handful would be really cool. Really been wanting to do that for a long time, so I can't wait to hang out with some of you guys. And then also, I mean, me and Cruk, or should I say Cruk and I, have been on here just from time to time playing and building and stuff. And that's totally possible too. Like, if you're just online and I'm around, we could just hop on here whenever, pretty much. So yeah, definitely get that Discord. I really want the people that do that stuff to be the people that are like really, really in the inner circle. You know what I mean? Like, people that I think I can trust playing on here who aren't going to mess anything up. So anyway, that's the information, guys, on that. And yeah, I think that's about it, really. I hope that you guys are excited for the medieval area. Next episode will either be back here, or we might be joining BC out at Futureland, which would be really cool too. Let me know what you think. This is my first try at the medieval build thing. Do you think I did well? Do you think it was good? One thing I will say about it real quick, if you wanted to make this look a bit more realistic or a bit more medieval, is you just take out some of these blocks, whether they're the cobblestone blocks, I can't talk, or the stone bricks, and just switch them out for something different, like stone or andesite or something like that, just to rough it up a little bit more. The style that I'm going for is more of like theme park medieval, right? So it's kind of medieval, but it also at the same time is not going to look exactly true to life. It's going to be a little bit on the fake side, and I think this really gets that sort of, it looks medieval, but it doesn't look quite realistic. It's sort of like what you would see in a theme park, I think. But anyway, guys, let me know. And hey, if you want a little tutorial on this as well, like a block for block tutorial, it would be really easy. So, whoa, let me know. I don't normally do those because I don't want people to come to my channel expecting tutorials, but if you guys want a tutorial on that, I'd be happy to do it for you, okay? But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure and hit that like button for me. Feel free to share the video as well. That really helps the channel out more than anything. Like I said, leave some comments, hang out with me in the comment section, let me know what you think. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, join the Coop Dizzle family. And until next time, my friends, thank you again so much, and may you be happy, may you be well, and take care. I'll see you later.